Welcome everybody. Today's video, we find ourselves over here in New Delhi, and we're probably about a 15-minute walk or so away from the Jantar metro station, and we're going to take a look at something that I think is kind of cool. It's an old stepwell. It's the best one here in Delhi. There's several of these stepwells that are in this area and a bunch in the Indian subcontinent that go way back. It was a way that they would store water because it gets pretty dry here in the summer. And anyway, this is Agrasen Ki Baoli or something like that. The name is terrible. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this. It's not a big site, but it's pretty interesting. So let's see what we see. And when you come in, it's this little neighborhood here. They got some graffiti up on the walls or the street murals. And then this is the stepwell right over here. So you can get some cold drinks. You can get a tuk-tuk back to the metro or wherever you want to go. So this is the top of it. So it has these arches here. And it was made out of all like the normal construction that you see here. It was the rubble construction. And then they would put the brick like veneer on the outside. So there's a small little mosque, and this goes down like 150 feet or so. Now I was reading about these stepwells, and it's quite fascinating. Check this out. Yeah, how cool is this? Now the water is kind of brackish down there now, but it would have been a little bit better whenever they were actually using it. You got a chipmunk up here on the wall, but it has 3 different levels here, and then it goes down into the water. It's like 150 feet down, and then you see the rows of arches, and this might have been covered. It kind of looks like they had the parts over there, like these holes for some beams. So I was reading about these, like the history of these stepwells, and there was really quite a bit of advancements in like waste disposal and everything here in India and Pakistan and everywhere. A lot of the houses had private wells. They also, for human waste disposal, they would have holes, like a hole that went into a pipe, and they would flush it with water, and it would go down through a series of pipes into like a waste disposal tank that they would empty out every once in a while to use as fertilizer. Check out these arches. It's quite cool. These are like little faux arches here that you see in the Lodi. I think this was like Lodi era. They don't know exactly who built this, but they think it was one of the kings here, like Agrasen or something like that. I'll put the best description down in the video that I can. And they have it blocked off to keep people out of the water. You can see those arches, those like lotus bud doorways, and then it has like a little dome. It's kind of the Persian influence to a lot of this from this era. Oh, but it's quite cool. What a fantastic way to do this. I mean, in the old days, clean water was just absolutely vital. And here in Delhi, in like June, July, it's going to be 40, 41 degrees or so, and it is drier than a bone here. So you would have to have clean, available drinking water to sustain their community, or else there would have been serious deaths. Cholera outbreaks would have just decimated the population. So all of this is closed off over here. So you used to be able to go in those gates, and you could access different levels of this well. I really, really like how it's built. It's fantastic. Now there's just a place here for pigeons to roost. Okay, up on the top there's also a little mosque. Let's take a look at that. You see here, this definitely would have been covered. I see the holes here. So this would have been a floor going across the way. Yeah, this would have been fantastic to see when they were using it. So just think how you can go to the kitchen, turn the water on, have fresh, clean water. Here, they would have carried the buckets of water, probably up on their head, get some water, and then climb up these stairs to take it home. Wouldn't have been fun, but without the water, you don't live very long. And they have the steps here, so you'd have been able to go up on the top also. So this would have been covered. Oh, this is fantastic. Now it's just surrounded by the buildings here in New Delhi. So right here is the little tiny mosque that's up here by this step well. But you can't really see how it's constructed. It has that rubble core, and then they put the final outer like brick, sandstone, plaster. You can see a little bit of the writing up there above those little arches inside. Now this part's closed off. You can't go there. They have a little rope blocking you. But yeah, this is quite cool. It's nice and cool underneath all these trees. We're going to finish our video over here at this Agrasen Ki Baoli Stepwell. This is kind of a small site, but it's still pretty cool to see. The stepwell, that means the Baoli, that's what that means. And it was just an underground storage facility for the water. Definitely worth a quick, short little visit over here if you like history. It's a free site. It is one of the protected sites for the Ministry of History and all of that. They've protected this here to preserve their heritage. And it's not too far away from the Jantar Mantar metro station, so just hop in a tuk-tuk or walk over here and check this out. Spend 10-15 minutes or so. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around, and you're notified when I post a new video. And if you've been here or if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I'll try to do the best I can to put the best description into the video so you can read a little bit more about it. And until next time, from over here in New Delhi, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.